A Wrinkle in Time is ambitious, hopeful, and full of imagination, but it's also messy, overwrought, and oddly paced. This may not be the franchise starter Disney's hoping for, but it's definitely an interesting ride. If you haven't read Madeleine L'Engle's book, the story centers on the prickly Meg Murray and her precocious brother Charles Wallace, who go on an interplanetary adventure through time and space to try and track down their missing father.
Their dad, he wanted to touch the stars.
They're assisted by Calvin, a sensitive jock from Meg's school, and 3 celestial beings, Mrs. Whatsit, Mrs. Who, and Mrs. Which. The group travels using a tesseract, not to be confused with the glowing cube Loki is obsessed with over in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which allows them to wrinkle the fabric of the universe to transport themselves between worlds in the blink of an eye.
91 billion light years traveled. Like that.
Director Ava DuVernay, who helmed Selma, handles her blockbuster debut with confidence and visual flair. Between its vibrant alien vistas, eye-popping costumes, and sweeping soundtrack, A Wrinkle in Time is a feast for the senses and its worlds feel ripe for exploration. But the film's shortcoming is in its script. Screenwriter Jennifer Lee, the writer and co-director of Frozen, leans too heavily on L'Engle's novel in some places. That's most evident in the rushed third act, which seems to be in a hurry to button things up without actually resolving anything. How you feel about A Wrinkle in Time might ultimately depend on how old you are. Kids will no doubt be hypnotized by the planet-hopping exploits of Meg and her cohorts. But parents hoping for the disciplined plotting and emotional highs of a Pixar film are more likely to be reminded of Tomorrowland, another high-concept Disney adventure that ended up stumbling under the weight of its big ideas. There are patches of dialogue so clunky and scenes that are structured so strangely, it's hard not to be frustrated by the odd pacing. Sentimentality isn't in short supply in Disney movies, but it feels particularly heavy-handed here.
Be a warrior.
I'll try.
And while the messaging is perfect for kids under 13, anyone who has outgrown the need for parental supervision may find themselves wishing the script gave the audience a little more credit. Still, that doesn't make A Wrinkle in Time a wasted journey, just one that takes a few too many detours to get where it needs to go. While its uneven pacing and messy third act often bring it crashing back down to earth, A Wrinkle in Time shines brightest when it reaches for the stars and shows us some visually enticing new worlds. This adventure is a reminder that the universe needs our light more than ever right now. Thanks for watching. For more movie reviews, check out what we thought of Red Sparrow and Black Panther. And as always, be sure to like and subscribe to IGN on all your favorite platforms.